been dang near 2 months since I posted my last video. I've been busy a little bit with school, but since obviously I'm on break now, we're back. So hope all is well. Feels good coming back after 2 months to record another video talking about our beloved Father God, and let's get right into it. So today's video is going to be pretty much discussing people's hatred against God, and also you as well, you and obviously myself. I wrote down in my little note right here, I said, when you choose to follow Jesus, people or people you're close to will either recognize you, like obviously what you're doing, and get closer with you, or grow closer, or grow a sense of hatred towards you, despite obviously like you walking with God. And obviously if they see that, they'll be like, I'm not messing with you anymore, or they'll probably start showing like a weird like connection with you once they obviously see that you start walking with God. I also wrote, it is up to us as Christians to live the life God created for us and do what He has called us to do. Like, me writing that explains pretty much that when we choose to follow God, it doesn't matter what anybody says, because nobody can break that little tight relationship that we have with our God. They can try to kill you, they can try to do anything, but they cannot separate you from God. If you are locked in with God, you're locked in from the beginning to the end. And Him, everybody knows He's eternal. So even if we do die, our soul obviously will still be in eternity with our Father, God. And two Bible verses to go along with this is John 15:18. It says, if the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. This verse reminds us that although people hate us, use that as motivation to stay faithful to God, because He will get you through these troubling times, and obviously like the trials and tribulations. And obviously when it seems like life's at its lowest, you still got to recognize that Father God obviously has us, and He obviously will take care of us, because everybody knows that He is a very good protector, and He obviously sees every little thing as well, every little key detail, because literally He's the one that made us. So obviously if He sees obviously the world's hating us, He's still obviously going to allow it, because He wants us to, like, He has obviously His ways, like He has so many ways, like His plan is already planned out. So everything that He allows to happen, He lets happen for a reason, because He wants us to transform us to the person that He wants us to become, and also to the obedient person that He wants us to become to Him. The verse that pretty much I want to elaborate on as well is Luke 21:17. It says, everyone will hate you. It says, everyone will hate you because of me. I said this verse reminds us that our obedience to Christ will result to a lot of backlash. You don't care what others think or say about you, because the Lord will fight for you, because it is true. As much like as it feels like hard to get out of that little slump where people obviously try to use like relationship with God like against you, you still gotta keep in mind that obviously Father God will continue to fight for us and will never stop fighting for us, because we are His children, and He loves us very deeply, that He allowed Jesus to die on the cross because for us, pretty much. He didn't have to do it, but He decided to do it because He loves each and every single one of us so much. That's why it's super important to live the life that He has made for us, but not live the life for the world, but live the life for Him. Like, it feels good to drop another video, because I've had a lot like brewing that I obviously want to get off my chest regarding talking about God. But this video idea, like I made it like 2 months ago in my notes, and just haven't had time to make it, but it feels really good coming back once again. But another thing that I also want to say as well is, don't let what people say like affect your walk with God. As much as you want to like fight back and like cuss back and like act out of hand, you still have to stay very obedient to Christ. You still have to be compassionate, because at the end of the day, that is Father God's creation, and He obviously has everything handled, and He obviously will handle every little thing that He sees that people are doing to us, or what people are saying that we do not hear. He sees all of it, and he obviously hears all of it. And Father God will have his say in all of it, especially when our time comes to be judged as well on Judgment Day. So until then, we all have to stay obedient to Christ, stay faithful to Christ, and also walk the same way that Jesus walked, because he was the only one that was perfect and that is perfect, like that ever walked on this earth, because nobody will ever be like him. But we have to choose him each and every single day, instead of choosing our flesh, but instead walking the Spirit, instead of walking the flesh as well. Because all this is important, because you don't want to walk with the world, because the world obviously will deceive you in so many ways, and will result to you seeing the pits of the flames. But if you do deny the world and do pick up your cross each and every single day, and accept Jesus each and every single day, each and every single day, Father God will provide for you. He will show you his way. And even if things aren't showing us, it's still important for us to still have faith in our belief that Father God will provide for us, because he will, and he just will. When it's like so many things I could say, but it's just speechless, because everything he's done is obviously planned, and he obviously will show when his time is coming, because everybody knows that Father God's timing is right, and obviously ours is obviously not like flawed. Everybody knows that. Even when there is troubling times, like I said, it's important to stay faithful to God, because Father God is the only one that can actually get us through those troubling times as well. And he can show us a way out, because he's like our hand, like our exit out of like any situation that we find ourselves in that's making us uncomfortable as well. And pretty much like our helping hand always. Like he's always there, especially when you call upon him. He's always there to help you. He's always there to show you the way, and he's always there to pretty much just provide for you. Like he wants to help us. The only way he can help us is if we choose him and if we come to him, because his arms are always open, because he always wants us to come back to him, because he can change whatever is making us like feel any type of way, whether it's an uncomfortable feeling, whether it's anger, whether it's anything. He's the only one that can change us if we just allow him to change us. So we just open up our hearts to him to change us, pretty much. Like that's the best way to put it, in my opinion. Because the more and more that you choose to walk with Christ, the more and more you could also see like who is actually willing to still be your friend through the midst of it all, and actually pick up their cross and actually start taking their relationship with Christ seriously, instead of living for the world, because obviously tomorrow's not promised. So until obviously our time comes, till obviously when we don't wake up anymore, it's very important. Like it's very important to use your time wisely and use your time and give it up to God, because we have to thank God for each and every single moment that we do have, and every single day that he also blesses us as well, because every single day that he gives us, he wants us to use those days wisely to worship him, and also choose him each and every single day and do what he has called us to do. Once again, it is very important to not care about what others say about us, but to obviously choose God over it all, and keep that mindset, and pretty much that like perspective, not our perspective, but trying to see things through God's perspective. Because if you do see things through God's perspective, you'll see a like drastic change, and you'll also like move differently as well. Like you allow God to just flourish in you and just like have his way over us, and pretty much shake the wheel, pretty much, and be like the driver in charge as well. I think this video is going to be cut a little bit short, but still trying to get back in the rhythm, pretty much being consistent with videos. But I do want to end it off with we'll do a little Bible verse right here. It's Deuteronomy 7:13-14. It's going to be right here. It's and he will love thee and bless thee and multiply thee. He will also bless the fruit of thy womb, and the fruit of thy land, thy corn, and thy wine, and thy oil, the increase of thy kine, and the flocks of thy sheep, and the land which he swore unto thy fathers to give thee. Thou shalt be blessed above all people. There shall not be male or female barren among you or among your cattle. Once again, it does feel good coming back with these videos once again. Literally title of this video, people's hatred against you, against God and you. That wraps up today's video. And I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. God bless each and every single one of you, and I am out of here.